the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. A run once more. That's Harvey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A pickup there of 13. First down, Broncos.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs.
Come on.
They can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Quick throw, taken in, and he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain there of 20. Good for a Denver first down. Work in the middle, that's Harvey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage.
I'm going to take you out, man.
2nd and 11. Again, it's Harvey. And they'll stop it. At least it's an...
Oh. Well, that's the issue. We got R.J. Harvey starting.
Over the last play. They're not losing yards, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. Brings up 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And wow, tough to break down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line. On the ground, here's Dobbins.
Touchdown.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. They'll give it to Dobbins. And they'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
He caught that shit, but that was a short pick.
The first down. Well done there. As they pick up a 4th and 5. Now it's Dobbins. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. Second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They need to get it to the 27. This is third down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's on left side. It's complete. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, Broncos. A gain of 15. First down, Denver. A run with Dobbins. The ball comes out.
They want us to lose again.
Here's Dobbins. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. They'll throw. It's Nix. He's going.
Yes, sir. He's a dog. He's a dog.
Very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Dobbins trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
I just don't love the look of this offense so far in this game, Mike. I mean, this first half, they've been flat, they've been lethargic, there hasn't been a lot of urgency, and he
barrels his way. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Nix. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now a give up the middle. He'll get him behind his blockers. Get forward for a pickup of 3. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. Brings up 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, it's Nix. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And we're going to work this down inside the 45. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. Here's Harvey. And despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately, he goes down behind the line. Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the Steelers' 43. 2nd down. Nix.
Yes, sir.
Left side, the catch is made. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. 1st and 10. A 28-yard gain. First down. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Brings up 2nd and 7. To throw is Nix. The 2nd down throw is
Fucking Nix, your fucking ass.
for the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. And he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Yes, sir.
The 3rd quarter begins with a run. Hey, he did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 2. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and a couple. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. on first down. Here's Nix to throw.
Yes, sir. I'm like that.
Downfield, it's Mims. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. And that last throw puts him over 5,000 passing yards for the year. That is pretty rare air. You're looking at only a handful of guys in the history of the league who've ever topped that number in a single season. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line. Now here's second and goal. With the fullback trying to power it home.
Yes, sir, bro. He might be my starting running back.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. That's taken in. It's
I panicked.
Harvey.
Not gonna lie. I didn't know what play I ran.
Did not work his plan. Good size loss to take on first down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Throwing is Nix. Try to set up the screen to Mitchell. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a first down. On the ground, here's Keaton.
Yes, sir. It's touchdown.
He's got space inside the 25.
Touchdown. Oh, shit.
And he'll take this one in. Keaton Mitchell. Start on the ground. He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that one. From the 33, here's second and a yard. Let's go. They'll go again with Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Denver first down. First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line. Another run here with Mitchell.
Let's go the other way.
Inside the 45. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Yes, sir. Look at that one go.
That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 2. An inside give here to the fullback on the dive. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down. First down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down. Right back to the fullback. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Come on, set. 32. Ready. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Got it into the hands of Mims.
It works. I was trying to figure out why he did that spin.
He's into the end zone.
What was that? Marvin.
There are no three tight ends here on 1st and 10. A run with Hardy. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal. It's a gain of 11. That's good for our Broncos. Go with their fullback trying to get it. Howard.
Here we go, ready.
Again, they'll try to power forward with their fullback. And he's brought down after a gain of couple. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly.
Yes, sir.
And the whistle is down, but
You can't guard him.
after a gain,
You can't guard him.
a give to Mitchell.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact, got to be better.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready,
Now they'll set up to throw. That's
You
going to
dropped
be
it.
incomplete.
I'll give it to you. I threw it in coverage.
That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
let's go. Cut.
Now, faking the give. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
On the ready.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. On 3rd down, here's Mitchell.
Touchdown.
And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
At the 4-yard line.
Ready.
Mitchell. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And this ball incomplete.
I thought that was a pick. I did not see that defender at all.
These situations
Whew,
all
I got
week
saved.
long, Mike, down here in the tight red zone. You find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down,
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. One of the Steelers has it. Past the 40.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Okay.
Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He connects with Mims. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. On 2nd down, a run with Mitchell. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it.
Yes, sir.
What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. And his 5 ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They'll try to run with their fullback. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together.
That was an accident.
Second down play. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
On the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's going to have the 1st down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the... And this is going to be a touchdown. It is a win for the visiting Broncos. And his long winning streak showing no sign of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here.
I think that's 2 solid performances. I need a fucking... Damn, Jeremiah Smith haven't been eating these last couple games. But I just don't want to force it to him, you know?